So a while back, if you're not aware, YouTube decided to make another great decision by removing the dislike button on YouTube Shorts. Yeah, I know. Anyways, now if you don't want to see content on YouTube Shorts, instead of disliking, you have to click the not interested button, which is a lot of extra steps, right? It's not easier than just disliking. And YouTube has been backing out on dislikes for a while now. I think it was a couple years since they first removed being able to see the amount of dislikes on like long form videos, and now people have to go and use third party apps, which so just so YouTube doesn't like execute me or anything. I do not support using third party apps. Please, YouTube, please, please. Anyways, as I was saying, YouTube removed being able to see the amount of dislikes on videos, and now YouTube is facing backlash over this whole thing. And we all know the real reason my dislikes were removed, right? We all know. It's pretty clear. But YouTube started to reply to people on Twitter who were talking about how they removed the dislike button, and they said, "We actually retired the dislike button from Shorts to give you a clearer, more effective control over your recommendations. Our research showed it overlap with not interested and don't recommend this channel. Streamlining these options removes the ambiguity, so like you can do it easier." That's basically what they say. And you can give more precise feedback, right? So that's not true at all. It's not easier now. It makes it harder to actually... YouTube is making it harder to have control over your recommendations in Shorts by removing the dislike button and changing it to only the not interested button, because now you have to click multiple buttons, right? And they actually got called out on this in the community note where it says, YouTube began the process of removing dislikes following Rewind 2018's 20 million dislike count. The current method of selecting not interested requires a higher number of clicks, which discourages people from providing negative feedback on content. I think this plan is stupid. I think YouTube's whole plan with removing the dislikes is stupid. It harms both users, as it makes it harder for users to formulate their own For You page, right? Like if you look at my YouTube, I get like Gunpla content, I get like Lego content, and that's all I get. That's all I get because I've built my shit brick by brick. But if I get some like random like movie clip, I can't dislike it. I have to go and click not interested, which is just a hassle. Or it maybe even something like it's content you're familiar with. Like, let's say I'm watching something and I get a Gunpla video and I don't agree with the person's take, right? They say something and I don't agree with their take. I want to dislike that video because I don't agree with them, but it doesn't mean I don't like the content, right? So it's harmful to users, but it's also harmful to creators since, like, look at me, for example. How am I supposed to know if a short is being received well by people if I can't see the dislikes? And then I have to rely on the comments. Like, take this comment on my other channel, for example. What do I do with this, YouTube? What do I do with this comment, YouTube? Is this a positive? Is this a negative? I don't know. Anyways, I don't know. I just don't know if I can't see the dislikes. I don't know if my content's being perceived negatively. I don't know if it's being perceived positively. It's really difficult. I just thought I'd talk about this because, I mean, I'm not a fan personally. And I hope that they reverse this. But hey, as always, I encourage you to make your own opinions. Don't follow what I say. You can make your own mind. You can agree with me if you want. You can disagree. I don't really mind. Anyways, that's all I wanted to talk about today.